Welcome to Colonize the Ocean podcast, where we discuss oceanic colonization, exploration, and education with your hosts Adam Jewell and Brendon Traxler.
Hello, everybody. It is I, Brendon Traxler, once again with you. And this is the December 8th, 2025 short from Colonize the Ocean. And I hopped on here because this week we've been doing some recaps. Obviously, it's the end of the year. That's kind of things we're either recapping or looking towards the future at this point in time. I think most people are. The last week, all your different Spotify, YouTube, whoever, whatever recaps came out, showing you what you've been doing. We've got one here for our podcast as well. I got the recap for it, looking over stuff. I haven't really been going over those yet, but that's not the point. But this one's a little different because last Friday I was down in New Orleans and I was speaking at Underwater Intervention. It's really good as Friday is the last day of Underwater Intervention. And if anybody's ever gone to that, it has massively evolved to the point where arguably I think it may be bigger than DEMA now. While I was at DEMA a couple of years ago, is at the exact same building. So I was able to judge the size differences. The difference is that Underwater Intervention has partnered with Workboat. And so it's a lot of more, not just so much underwater stuff now, but anything boat related as well. So it's a little bit of both. But it's a completely different crowd too than what you're going to get at DEMA. That's not the point. I just want to talk a little bit about that. Regardless, I saw a bunch of cool stuff while I was there, walked around, got my 10,000 steps in for the day. Even though they closed early on Friday, since it was the last day, I didn't get to spend a lot of time there. But what time I was there is good. I think DEMA's coming back to New Orleans next year. So probably going to be back there as well. Underwater Intervention. If I can speak again, that's awesome. So we'll be keeping you up to date on that as that all transpires and comes about over the next year. But real quick, talking about Underwater Intervention, I was there speaking, and I may have announced it on here, I may not, but I was speaking about manned underwater habitats in a blue economy. And, basically it was a 20-minute speech about the history of underwater habitats, what's actually out there, and moving to the future. I focused mostly on, underwater data centers and the dive community as well as Airbnbs as the three different economies that I believe are going to be coming up because of this. And then, what jobs that can be created because of that. That's a couple questions afterwards, made some good contacts. One guy, he has been involved in, pressure vessel design and engineering for years. And so him and me talked about deep a little bit in Q&As and just some other design elements. And, but it's good. And unfortunately they don't record those, but if it's something you guys want to hear, I could always, since I still have the notes and the slide deck and everything like that, I could go ahead and redo the whole speech and put it out there for anybody that wants to watch it. And I may just go ahead and do that regardless if anybody responds to this or not. But thank you to those supporters and stuff on those lines that are able to help me make it down there. I was making it there regardless, but Colonize the Ocean, ASC was able to help that with that, offset some of that, because parking was $45 a parking spot down there, which was absolutely ridiculous. Just a couple of years ago, I think I spent $20, if that. It was insane. That's not the point. The point is that ASC and Colonize the Ocean was given a great opportunity to speak about what we're doing and what our goal is, as well as the impact that we can have. And that is all because of you, followers, people who like this, subscribers, all that. So thank you for that. I am excited about 2026. I am excited about the blue economy and what that means for ASC as well as underwater habitats. whether that's Deep, Proteus, or any of the other ones out there that were striving ahead and trying to change the underwater environment, hopefully for the better is the goal, and to bring more and more eyes upon that. And I just want to thank you very much for that. And I'm still working on my thoughts video about Deep, especially after this last week and the conversations I had. That will be coming out. I'm definitely about ready to shoot that and then edit that. So that I'm still working on that. And I'm excited about that, as well as some other stuff coming down the line. But again, thank you. Have a great week, and like and subscribe, I guess, or share this, or whatever you do.